Previously on Another Dumb Show.
Got there, and I'm looking around, and I got a call before I got there from Tammy Fake. And she said to me, look, you know what? I'll just let her say it. I'll let Tammy Fake. I'm going to just do this. Tammy, hi, Tammy Fake, you there? Oh, hold on, damn it. Hi, Tammy Fake, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Tammy. So now I told you, I really wanted to do this show and cause no issues with anybody. I really didn't want to ruffle feathers. I'd already ruffled enough feathers, apparently. That's why I'm here. Cool. So, having said that, I really tried to do the show and not ruffle feathers. But I did do a couple things on Friday that I know ruffled feathers. One thing I said in particular probably just infuriated one person. I guarantee it. And I didn't mean it as a way to try to infuriate this person.
I'm going to interrupt you. They probably don't know about it.
Well, hold on. We'll get there. But no, I'm pretty sure based on the visceral reaction that you're about to express, there may be some... I feel like I said when I was talking about how we want to help some smaller businesses here in town. Right. And that I said that some of the radio station may have kind of priced out some of those smaller businesses. I guarantee that pissed off a couple people in particular massively. And I didn't mean it that way. I really, truly didn't. This was just the truth of where I'm at and my experience with Larry and his experience. So I'm not saying this to be dick or mean or anything like that. We saw an opportunity here based on Larry's experience and my experience, and so we decided to run with it. So again, we're a local business, and I know I have a few people I have to get back to, and I've just been wanting to get through the first week and have a little bit of something to show everybody before we started talking about moving forward. But there are people who are interested in partnering with Another Dumb Show, and other people who are interested in sponsoring Another Dumb Show. So we will be following up with you this week, and if you are interested in partnering with Another Dumb Show, you can always email the show, anotherdumbshow@gmail.com. But I didn't mean to piss off anybody. I really didn't, because it's a great company to advertise with. If you can afford it, they're fantastic. I mean, there's been humongous success for advertisers through that show. So
But you're saying it's expensive.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Did you say this yourself?
You said this. You know what I'm saying? We're inexpensive, is what I'm saying. There's a very big difference. So
I can speak as a customer, though, right?
You can, but I'd rather not. I'd rather not. This isn't a gripe. My point is, maybe sometime, but my point is that I didn't want this to be a gripe session, and I'm not here to ruffle feathers or cause problems, even though it looks like I did. Because Tammy Fake, right before we go to the bar, we're getting ready to leave, she calls me, and she says, you're going to do that? You're not going to let me do that? Okay, she's the tea. All right, well, you better pour that whole bottle in there if you got a whole bottle of glass. You bragged about a whole bottle fitting in the glass.
They'll just watch this
you should be able to do the whole, right? I mean,
just watch that happen.
I don't know why that's so relaxing.
The ASMR for you into that? See, I'm not. Oh wow, it did fit. Is that a whole wow? What is that, rosé?
For Juneteenth, this is the Snoop Dogg rosé. 19 crimes.
Hey, you know what?
Which is great, by the way.
Do me a favor, Lou. Write down. I watched the Snoop thing on Netflix. I want to talk about that. If you could write that down for me to put in our notes that I want to talk about. But Tammy calls, and Tammy, tell everybody what you told me on that phone call.
So what happened on the phone call, I was looking for you because you had messaged me earlier to tell me where everybody was meeting up later. So
well, you asked me, and I said, well, I might as well tell you. So that's where the plan was.
Right.
Yeah.
Then she screenshot your text.
And I asked you if you minded if Jeffrey came because of what you said about not ruffling feathers. And you said, oh, I would love to see my friend. Sure.
Yep. And that leads me to the second thing I did wrong. I should not have said that.
Why? Wait. You can't say you want to see your friend?
I did want to see my friend. However, I should have known better than to put Jeffrey in that position.
Okay.
And knowing what I know now, I agree. But at the time, I thought, and I still kind of think that if he's not on your show and he's doing something to see a friend he used to work with, what's the difference?
Right.
They aren't paying him at that time.
And in the moment when I had a couple beers in me, and I do miss him. I haven't seen him since I left the show. In the moment, I went, yeah, I want to see my friend. Who fucking cares? But I should have known it was going to cause. As soon as I said that, it was going to cause a problem for him. It puts him in a position to have to tell me no, or tell Tammy fake no, or tell the show no.
This may be a bad.
Well, hold on, because you don't know what happened yet. So, Tammy, what did you tell me was told to you on the phone?
Wait. Before she says that, I got a question though. Before she says that, I think I know what she's going to say.
Well, you might get the answer right here. So why don't we let her?
But who asked? Who asked to come? Did Jeffrey ask Tammy to ask you if he can come, or was Tammy asking for Jeffrey?
I actually don't know, to tell you the truth. I actually don't know.
Did Jeffrey ask to come?
In my opinion, it doesn't matter if he asked or not. Even if he did ask, I should have known better, because it puts him in a weird position. He is, for lack of a better term, he's an asset to their show, not my show. And they don't want him to become an asset to my show, and I don't blame them for that.
But that's what I'm saying. Where it matters is because if he was the one asking to come out, then that's on him. That has nothing to do with the show.
Hold on. You need to let me rip off the old boss here. You need to lower your expectations with Jeffrey. You need to and I love Jeffrey. God love you if you're watching or you come across this. I'm not dogging you at all, but you have to lower your expectations with him, and that's my point. I know I knew he would say yes, and I should have said no, Jeffrey. You shouldn't come because it could potentially affect your employment, and I just a dumbass, and I've been mad at myself all weekend about it because it escalated. Not only was it what were you told on the phone? Or what did you tell me, Tammy Fake? Why Jeffrey wasn't allowed to come, and why?
Well, there was a backstory, the reason why it happened. So everybody in the chat already knows about the Jeffrey losing his house thing. So I told Jeffrey right away, I said, I don't want to say this to anybody unless, save it for the air type thing for once. And I've gotten better with that. So I told him to call Doogie, and he did. But the first thing he said was, hey, I'm going out to meet Dom. And then he goes, but I got to tell you this thing that happened. And then he was like, here, you take it. I can't explain it like you can, because I had spoke to the realtor. So I started explaining it to her, and she goes, wait, what are you guys doing? And I said, well, Dom's having a meetup for his show thing, so we're going out there. And I tried to continue with the story. She goes, give the phone to Jeffrey. So I hand the phone to Jeffrey. She never asked another question about his house situation, didn't give a crap at all, which made me mad. So she tells Jeffrey, she goes on for like 10, 15 minutes about why he can't go to this thing. She had said specifically, Rover told him there should be a separation.
Why did you tell? Okay, why did you guys tell her where you were going? Every other time that Doogie asked a question, he lied.
She wanted to piss off Doogie. That's why she wanted to piss
that
off.
was the first thing that he said, and I smacked my forehead. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, that's my point, guys. That is my point.
It was gonna come out
that's
eventually.
why
Yeah.
I'm the one who fucked up here.
Yes, you did.
Not.
Sorry.
Like my initial
you gotta make sure what that logo
says.
I'm man enough to admit when I made a mistake, and I definitely feel like I made a mistake because I put my friend in a position I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have done that to him because I knew. I know it would cause problems for him necessarily. It's not that
she had Pete Kennedy call him after, so yeah, it was a bigger problem.
No, what? Whoa, I didn't hear about this one.
I don't remember if I said not to mention that or not. I was pretty drunk when she told me this, but I probably may have made it. That's only going to get him in more trouble, Jamie. So, look, I apologize to Jeffrey. I apologize to the show for that. I actually feel very bad about that. I really do. I hope they understand that I know better, but I just got wrapped up in what we're doing here, and I really do not want to be like Jeffrey's their thing. He just is my friend, and it was drunk and went, oh yeah, it'd be cool to see my friend, instead of thinking about the world I came from is a very enclosed world where we were very, our rules are our rules, and that's it. And I should have known better what was going to be the thing there, and I'm mad at myself that I did that, and I'm mad that I put him in that position. But Tammy Fake really was mad. She went the fuck off. She's claimed to me she's swearing off RMG completely, and that only any future Jeffrey updates will only come here on Another Dumb Show. Now, she also went a step further in an act of blatant retaliation. Oh, I mean, just blatant retaliation.
I don't want it anymore.
So, Larry, I think you caught wind of this, but I think you don't know exactly.
I don't recall all the history.
During COVID on the main show. You know what? I'm only going to cause more problems by showing this, but I can't help myself. But I just can't. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. So during COVID on the old show on RMG, we did shows from home because it was on lockdown, and I wasn't at home. I wasn't running the board from the radio station while everybody else was at home in their cozy ass houses. I was still in the actual person on the front lines. Not like other people who claimed to be. I was actually on the front lines. Not really. I was in a fucking hermetically sealed studio. This person knows who I'm talking about.
Oh,
this person knows.
Essential work.
I was essential on the front.
Yes.
Yeah, no. I was a guy pressing buttons for to talk about this.
I'm sorry, I'm over here.
So they went
buttons.
around. So anyway, long story short, we went around, showed everybody the inside of everybody's house, and inside of everybody had normal stuff. The little knickknacks around everybody's house. But the usual goofball had one of the most unusual things ever. Jeffrey had something behind him that we could not figure out why he had behind him. It became much. There's RMG. How do you say this? It's became a figure of RMG lore from the old show.
Like that.
Would you say it like that? Yeah. It is
a priceless artifact of RMG history.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. A timeless artifact.
Well, she said priceless, but I
priceless.
actually timeless, priceless. You could put all those labels on them, but guys, I now have in my possession.
drum roll, please.
There it is.
I was looking for one, but I don't have it yet. Oh,
Fuck.
I have the Pat Link plaque.
And now people have been saying, what a shit friend. Sorry if I can say shit. What a shit friend because she promised to auction it. I don't care what Dumb does with it. If he wants to auction it, that's fine. If he wants to keep it in his studio, that's fine. I just want nothing to do with it because I would never trust Doogie 10 feet near it because she doesn't give a shit about Jeffrey's housing.
Now, Tammy, I will say thank you very much. I'm very thankful to have this because obviously this means a lot to me just personally because of my connection to the show and Jeffrey and everything. So thank you very much for this. I very much appreciate it.
Thank you is of acceptance.
I love it. Went anywhere, it went into good hands.
Because if you don't know anything, because Larry actually has no fucking idea what this is. Larry claims to be, a big RMG fan and a big Aftermath fan.
I can still be a big RMG fan.
You cannot be that big of a fan, which actually now I'm glad because I'm glad that you don't know what this is because it was in his background of his fucking house, and his wife, nobody in his family knows who Pat Link is. Never got an actual answer as to who gave it to him. I think officially, it just everything about this thing is fucking weird, and now it's even weirder.
Can you look at the back?
It's even weirder.
Can you look at the back real quick?
Yes, turn that around.
It's got. Yeah, remember the past, enjoy the present, cherish the future. Dan and Grace.
Okay, and I did not write that, so people think I signed it off to you. I did
What's
not.
that?
What's
That's
that in the
my
corner?
question.
What is that? What is that?
Come on, guys. That's the most famous man in
I
this
seen
city.
it.
That's a
That's the
JLR.
most famous man in this city's
Correct.
signature right there. His autograph.
Can I
Jeffrey's
zoom on
autograph.
you? Oh.
So, thank you, Tammy. I do
Yes.
appreciate that you gave
Can
this to me.
Can you see if that goes under that TV behind you? Maybe just go like back there in the background.
What? Well, you want
like
to
to the
Smile
left,
on
to
your
the left
face
of it, to
when
the
I
left of
handed
it.
today.
To the left.
The smile on your face when I gave it to you was amazing. It was worth it.
It really was priceless.
Oh,
Right
you're
there.
saying here.
Yeah. No. To that TV at the bottom on the left. So then when you sit in
Well-
the middle, it'll be right there.
Well, Larry, I'm going to be honest with you.
block.
I'm going to be honest with you, Larry. Now, it's come to my attention that, and because I have not watched the old show. I haven't. Maybe a minute or two it'll be on when I get in the car or something, and I really have not. I can't listen to it. It's just too hard for me. I miss it. But having said that, what I did catch wind that this plaque is supposed to be auctioned off because Jeffrey lost his home,
Correct.
right? So
Yes.
once I got this plaque in my hand, I kind of then heard about what Jeffrey's going through. And
Well-
I kind of forgot about the plaque because Lou was like, let me take that from you, bro. So Lou went in producer mode, grabbed that from Drunk Dumb,
Correct.
put that shit in the car. And then, well, first off, before I go into Jeffrey, because I really don't want to go into Jeffrey too much because that's
Got any
not
phone
my
calls over
business.
there?
I do, but it's Tammy's. I can't take two at the same time.
Oh, I forgot we
I
had
don't
Tammy.
remember how to work the hybrid for that. That's I got to read the manual for that.
Well,
no.
I need to interrupt you real quick because the thing about the auctioning doesn't need to happen anymore because the things that are in motion now, he won't need that.
Are you?
Oh,
so,
whoa,
so-
wait a second. Wait a second.
Is
Okay,
this
I'm sorry.
breaking?
Go. I'm
No,
sorry, go.
no, because it sounds like because you said you're no longer going to give any updates to the main show. You're only going to give Jeffrey updates here, which I
Yeah.
appreciate. It's wonderful. But again,
I meant the chat.
we're not trying to do the recap of a recap of a recap. Okay,
No,
which
no,
is
no,
sadly
no. I meant
what
the
it's.
chat room.
You're only going to do updates in the chat.
Yeah, if people ask me questions, I will answer. Yeah.
Well, that's dumb. Don't do that. Just
Don't do that. Don't do that at all. No.
Yeah, call into the show to ask Dave Victor at that point if you want to do it.